It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never gon' step in. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement threes and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever. I'm from the bottom, I don't wanna rap, but this part about culture, you gotta be fly. Ralph Lauren with the Air Forces, put that shit on to the day that I die. Nikes over Adidas, best dressed.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy DaRetroWizKid, the shoeologist, and y'all rocking with your boy in the sneaker dungeon, y'all. Hope everyone is having a great day. As you guys see from the thumbnail, thank you all for 9K. I couldn't have done it without the help of each and every one of you that tune into the videos and rock out with your boy. And I started a little trend, and I started doing, as we start getting up there, I've been doing retro sneakers to reflect what we hit. So since we hit 9K, I'm gonna give you guys my Retro 9 collection. Today I was gonna drop the sneaker room video, but we hit 9K. And I think that giving my Retro 9 collection on the day that we hit 9K is a great idea. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the collection. Yeah! So coming in first, we had the Anthracite Retro 9. These came out in 2015 around September time frame. I picked these up because I love black sneakers. I love sneakers that you can just throw on, all black, all white. You can wear them with anything. And this right here, I was in the process of moving back to Germany back in 2015, and all my shoes were gone. I'd already shipped everything, and I wore these to the T, man. I mean, it might not look like it just because of the color, but you guys know that these are also kind of sort of what the Oregon 9 looked like, and it was the same, just had the O back there, different laces and stuff like that. Probably different texture as well on the material, because you know how they do it when they do Oregon exclusive for the players and stuff like that. But I really like this shoe. A lot of people might have slept on it. They might not like it like that, but all black Anthracite 9 coming in first. Last year we had the Dream It, Do It 9s that came out for All-Star Weekend. I actually went to All-Star Weekend that weekend when they released these a little bit early, but I ended up picking them up when they released on the official release date. Dedicated to the Dream It, Do It campaign back in the 90s. The colorway definitely reminds you of a Living Single, Martin Lawrence type vibe, early 90s type deal, and I had to pick them up, man. At first I was gonna pass on them, but when I kept looking at them, they just grew on me. I do like Retro 9s. As you guys are gonna see, I have quite a few Retro 9s in the collection, but the colorway just popped. I loved how they did it. As you guys can see on the back, they look a little bit different. Everything is pretty dope about this shoe. The vibes of it, just stupid 90s vibe. I got a Living Single hat that goes perfect with this, and I got also a White Man Can't Jump shirt that I got from Axon. And yeah, man, I like these, and I wore these to South by Southwest that year, and everybody had these things on. I ended up switching out and throwing on some all black sneaker. I think I threw on my all black ones. Yeah, I did. But yes, these are the Dream It, Do It Retro 9s. Next up, we have the Slim Jenkins from the Alter Ego pack. I really love this colorway. This was my second pair that I picked up out of the Alter Ego pack. Now, something crazy about this was I was getting ready to move back to the States. That's funny, with the Anthracite 9s, I was moving to Germany, and then I was moving back to the States, and these came out in 2012, and I was getting ready to move back, and I actually hit on Foot Locker, so I was able to get this shoe. This was my first shoe that I hit on Foot Locker in a long time, because I couldn't try because I lived over in Germany, so I was always getting shoes just going to the stores. I wasn't getting them at that time off of Foot Locker or Champs or anything like that in the States, because the only thing that we had over there was Foot Locker, Snipes, and that was pretty much it at the time. A lot of people weren't really messing with Kicks like that, but Kicks was out there. But I hit on these on a restock, and like I said, I think it was Christmas Eve, or it might have been Christmas Day, and I picked these things up and I just shipped them to my parents' crib as I was getting ready to move back to the States. My very first Alter Ego pack pickup was the Kilroy. Of course, we all know Kilroy kicks butt. These things right here are really, really fuego to me. I love the colorway of these. That black and silver just hits. I love how they gave just the small little hits of red right there. Everything about this sneaker, man, I was like up there early to get these that day. And I always used to go in Germany early to go pick up my shoes, and there wouldn't even be a line. Not unless it was like an OG colorway. You see a lot of the older heads out there that were out there to pick up shoes, but I picked these up, and it was me and my bro, man. We're the only two in the line for these things before they opened up. But I really like this colorway. It's a Fuego 9. This is the only Retro 9 that I own in a 10.5. So I ended up getting these in a 10.5, and I knew that I needed an 11, but it is what it is, man. We have the Bentley Ellis right here, y'all. This is one of my third favorites. I'd actually say that I showed them in reverse, kind of, sort of. The Kilroy is my favorite one. Then I'd have to go to Slim Jenkins and these. I got these from a sneaker event. There was a guy over in Germany. I ended up picking these up because I was like, yo, I'm not leaving with nothing this time. He had been trying to sell me some of the Alter Ego pack, and this was one of them right here, and I was just like, yo, bro, I'm actually gonna have to grab these. So same thing with the Slim Jenkins. You have that shimmer shine right here on this area, giving it a nice little touch to that burgundy type color. A lot of people say I should get a Redskin jersey for this or something like that. Me personally, I think that I need to get a throwback Hawks jersey. I found a hat, and this is the only pair of 9s that I've never worn, y'all. I've never worn these. It's just like I really want the perfect outfit to wear with these, but I haven't worn them. You know, I might just throw these on today though, man. I don't really need no crazy fit. We hit 9K. Might as well wear a pair of 9s today that I ain't never worn. So follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't, at DaRetroWizKid, and see what I rock today. I might throw these things on. We have the Statue 9s. Now this pair right here, this is a very, very, very must-have to me in the Jordan 9 collection, just because of what it stands for. This represents the Jordan statue in Chicago. Right here you have the date that everything went down, November 1st, 1994. And of course, this is supposed to mimic going around the edges. It's supposed to kind of give off that statue vibe, or the color of the statue out there. But I actually wore these the other day, and I put this on Instagram, and somebody was like, they had never seen these before. But yes, this is like a must-have to me. I love the colorway. Y'all know I dig like the olives and stuff like that. This is more of like a bronze type color, but still gives off the vibe of an olive to me. I like what they stand for as well, and to me it's just like a must-have in the collection. No crazy type of leather material on the uppers or nothing, but I really love what this shoe represents, so have to have these. Another sneaker would be the Baron 9s. You know, Jordan he played baseball for a little bit, and this shoe right here is the shoe that it is dedicated to. I'm only missing the Baron 1s. I really want to get a pair of Baron 1s highs. My bro D Money don't want to give them up. G, I'm gonna keep saying it till you let me get them. He did give me a fair, after I made that one video, he did give me a fair trade, but I was like, bro, I got rid of that double up over a year ago. And the other pair that he wants, I was just like, I can't even think right now what other pair was. But we do have these Baron 9s. Of course, you have that 45 back there. I really dig these. Y'all let me know what you guys think about the Baron 9s, about the Baron collection and all. And also let me know what you guys think about the Retro 9 collection in the comment section. But these are my Baron 9s, and I really like this pair as well. Of course, it has a story to Michael Jordan, so that is the reason why I really like these colorways. We have the Pearl Blue Retro 9 right here. I love these. Gives off the UNC type vibe colorway, man. The baby blue mixed in with that navy blue. I love the way how they put kind of like the patent leather on the upper as well. A slick colorway. This was another one that it was just like, it was a must-have for me. I love the Carolina blue, and also anything with like that navy blue type vibe when it comes to Jordans. And of course, it's a Retro 9, so I had to pick these up when these drop. A lot of people might have slept on these, but this video actually did me very well on YouTube as well when I wore these. And I think I threw on some minimal denim with these when I picked these up, and I did the on feed and got a lot of compliments off of that video. So yes, right here we have the Pearl Blue 9s. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, this is kind of a cheat, but it is a 9. This is the Olive 9 boot right here. Great for the winter time, not so great for Texas, should I say, because it gets a little hot out here. But I got these when I was living in Germany. This was my first 9 boot, and I think the 9 boots are actually dope. The crazy thing about this is the Olive 9 is one of my all-time favorite Jordan colorways when it comes to Retro 9s. So that was why this Olive 9 boot was a must-have for me. I had to grab them, but these are great for the terrain, especially in the winter time. So that's why I said that. A lot of people might use these as hiking boots too. I ain't never thought about that, but you got those spikes down there, you can use it for hiking boots. But it does come dressed just like the Retro 9 Olive. So this is my second YouTube video that I put out, and when I put this video out, I did this video in the triple black ones and the cell ones, and I didn't watch or go back to look, and I did over 1,000. I think I had like 7,000 views at that time on that pair of cell ones and the triple blacks, and this one right here had over 1,000 as well. And I didn't see it till 6 months later, and that's when I actually started doing YouTube. So yes, this pair right here was a must-have for me. I couldn't give you the Olive 9 boot without pulling out the actual Olive 9s. These right here are just, like I said, top Retro 9 colorway to me. I just really love that olive colorway, man. I'll never forget, I was probably I was normally first in line really in Germany when shoes came out. I knew it was an OG colorway that people would want, so I was actually the only person that showed up for these, and I think it was because it was a 9. I should have doubled up on these back in the day when these came out. That was 2012, but I ended up not doubling it up, and that's why I ended up going with picking up the olive 9 boot, just because I was like, yo, now I have 2 pairs. Colorways are just a tad bit different from the boot and the regular retro, but still 2 dope 9s right here. And now we're gonna move into the last couple pairs, y'all. 2012 was a great year. We got the cool gray 9s. Now this is the only 9 that Michael Jordan played in. Michael Jordan played in the cool grays when he played for the Washington Wizards. So that is why this colorway right here is super significant to me, as well as the cool gray 11s. Y'all know that this right here, this is one of the top 3 9s in my collection, man. When it comes to these, and I'm gonna show you guys my #1 favorite 9 next. That's the last sneaker too. This is just a slick colorway. If you like the cool gray colorway, this is a great mimic off of the retro 11 as well. I just really like the vibes of these, man. If you don't own the retro 11 cool gray, this right here is definitely a great substitute on another silhouette, and I just love the way that they did these. I think I was, again, the only person that was up there when these came out when I was in Germany. Some people call these Space Jam 9s. I call these Chicago 9s. This was my first Jordan that I ever owned, and my grandma bought me this pair right here when I was a kid. And you know, RIP Granny Mo's. It's been 3 years as of today that my grandma passed away, so RIP my grandma. And this pair right here will always mean a lot to me. I will always buy this shoe every time it comes out. I will always buy this shoe every time. I love this. This was my first pair of 9s. I've owned them 3 times now. I had a pair when they came out in the countdown package, and I beat the dog out of these, and then I owned them when I was a kid, and now I have them again. So this pair I got when they came out a couple years ago, definitely been worn. Just like the Royal ones, this is just very sentimental. It means a lot to me, and my grandma put me in my first pair of Jordans, which were these right here. So I tried to stretch out all my retro 9s right here. I do own 12 pair at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my Air Jordan Retro 9 collection. Thank you again for everybody that has helped support this channel. Follow me over on Instagram if you guys haven't yet. Follow me at DaRetroWizKid over there on Instagram. I love you guys. I appreciate all the continuous love and support. Make sure you guys tune in. We will be going live. It is my G-Day this weekend, so we're going to turn up. Kind of have like an open live where people can pull up, we can turn up together and everything like that, like how we did last year. But it is your boy DaRetroWizKid. Peace, love in Laguna Beach, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Yeah!
It's a couple Jordan 1 retros, and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never go stepping. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement 3s and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever.